بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. Inshallah ta'ala, in tonight's session we will talk about common things or matters that people think that these matters or things break their fast during the day of Ramadan, but they actually don't break the fast. So we're going to run through some of these examples. Examples are injections that are not given to replace food or drink but are used to administer medications such as penicillin or insulin or vaccinations. All these do not break the fast because the person is not really taking them as a food replacement, but rather this is for other health issues and they don't serve that person to feed that person. So inshallah ta'ala, if a person has an appointment during the month of Ramadan and cannot get out of it and must take these vaccinations or these type of medications during the day of Ramadan, so it should be inshallah ta'ala no issue. A person should continue his fast with no issue bi'idhnillah. The other matter is people ask about eye drops, ear drops and treating wounds. These are all things that do not break the fast inshaAllah ta'ala. As long as we are very careful not to allow these liquids to go through our throat and then we swallow it. So we should be being extra careful how to consume these things inshaAllah ta'ala. Also, puffers used for asthma do not break the fast because this is just compressed gas that goes to the lungs. It is not food and it is needed at all times in Ramadan and at all other times. Meaning that with a person that having an asthma or what have you, something similar to this, this is an issue that this person goes through throughout the month of Ramadan and outside the month of Ramadan. So there is really no way out of it. And that kind of medication, it goes through and in the lung, and it's not really, the purpose of it is not really to feed or to give energy to that person, but rather to serve a different purpose of medications for that specific health issues that this person is inflicted with. Also, having a blood sample taking does not break the fast and is permissible because it is something that is needed. So again, a person has an appointment and they have for some type of treatment and they need to take some blood samples. Inshallah ta'ala, the blood samples taken from that person do not, or that sample does not harm the fasting, and the person should continue fasting throughout the day, and inshallah ta'ala no harm, none whatsoever bi'idhnillah. Medicines used by gargling do not break the fast so long as they are not swallowed. If a person has, so in general the ruling is anything that we do should not be swallowed. That's we need to be extra careful, and that when we gargle medications or medicine, when we do anything, is that we're being extra careful not to allow this to go deep in our throat when we have no choice but to swallow. That's an issue. But rather, if it's gargling and then you spit it out, inshallah ta'ala, it should be no issues. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept from all of us and to complete our fasting with inshallah ta'ala a full reward. Wa jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.